What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon, Kindle, and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below, as usual. This video is entitled Bad Mothers Gotta Get Addressed. Like, look, I understand we got bad fathers out here. I do understand they got deadbeat dads out here. But if we're gonna tell it, let's tell it all. And I'm getting so sick of not addressing these mothers or people having a kid gloves with addressing these mothers and they bullshit and they no, dog. You know, our kids are unprotected. So we're gonna act okay. This is what we doing. So we're gonna act like we don't know some of these mothers don't like their kids. And they only they only use their kid as either a pawn or a paycheck. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna act like these kids are coming up in single parent households where these parents, you know, don't like the children because it didn't get them the response they wanted out of these guys. We're gonna act like that didn't happen. We're gonna act like these kids didn't find out that there was a pawn or a paycheck by the time they hit their teenage years. And it ain't just the fact that they're teenagers and rebellious. It's the fact that they've been told a lie their whole lives. We're gonna act like, you know, oh, because it's a mom and their mothers, you motherfuckers gonna play this Stockholm syndrome. But it's a mother. Because what I'm tired of is all of society basically, you know, all of society doing this. You know, we acting like this bad mothering is not affecting these children and these adults. We acting like, oh, I'm this angry because of my daddy. No, a lot of y'all are angry because of y'all mama, and y'all don't have the balls, the nuts, the guts, the goddamn heart to address your mama. So we gonna act like that's not happening. You know, we gonna act like some of y'all mothers didn't bring people who are dangerous into y'all households and they either beat y'all or raped y'all, molested y'all. We're gonna act like that. We're gonna act like that's your daddy's fault that your mama did that. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna act like, you know, because I've said this before. There are single mothers out here who did a damn good job. But the problem is, you raggedy bitches get lumped in there with them. And I don't like that. So we're going to act like all of y'all was actually going to work and doing 2 or 3 jobs because, you know, y'all had to take care of your kids. No. What about the ones who was working, but they wasn't trying to come home to their kids? Or the ones that kept throwing their kid off on their other family members and friends? We're going to act like that didn't happen? We're going to act like, what about the mothers who didn't want their fucking kid, but didn't want the father to have that fucking kid? We're going to act like that didn't happen. We're not going to address them mothers. We're not. We just going to act, but she loved me. We're going to act like, you really going to act like some of y'all mothers really loved y'all. Y'all fucking know y'all mama didn't love y'all. Y'all know this shit. You gonna act like you didn't starve in the house and your mama went out to eat? Or we gonna act like that didn't happen? Huh? That's what we gonna do? We're not addressing it because a lot of this healing we need in the country and in our community is really, a lot of these mental problems come from your mama fucking you up. We gonna act like that doesn't happen. We gonna act like your mama sent you around family members that was beating your ass or raping you. And the whole fucking family knew that was like that before they even brought your ass over there. We gonna act like your mama and her family were not complicit in making sure you got fucked up. That's what we gonna act like. That's your daddy's fault. That's what that is. But daddy is his fault. No. We gonna act like, oh damn it, I'm only 4 minutes in. It's gonna get real. We gonna act like a lot of y'all mamas didn't up and leave and disappear with y'all as kids. You motherfuckers knew. Some of y'all was the kids. You lived in one city at one minute, then your mama goes, fuck this, I'm out, I'm taking my baby. And then you grew up and my daddy didn't love me. No, because if you was in the 80s and the 90s, technology was not what it was today. Oh, no. Motherfuckers just up and left. And everybody wasn't abused that left. Some of you motherfuckers just up and left because you wanted to. You knew you could get away with the shit. Y'all gonna act like y'all didn't move multiple times to make sure daddy couldn't keep up. And then daddy was never in my life. No, motherfucker. And I gotta address some of you kids. Some of you kids who became adults, y'all gonna act like y'all wasn't in on the shit. Y'all didn't answer the phone. That might be your daddy. Don't know. No. Some of y'all got call ID to make sure you couldn't fucking talk to your daddy. But we gonna act like that didn't happen. We're not gonna address that part. Some of y'all move because every time your daddy found us, he's an evil motherfucker. He's a spawn of Satan himself. And he was, I'm high with you, mama. And then you're 25, 30, and you're like, wait a minute. Nigga, what? But you still, but I love my mama. The person who fucked you, who lied to you to your face the most, a lot of times your goddamn mama. But we're going to act like that didn't happen. Right? Some of y'all didn't get the best education. You know why? Because your mama wouldn't help you with your goddamn homework. We're going to act like that. Your mama didn't care about you being educated. I mean, I want my kids to be educated. No, the fuck you don't. Look at the PTA meetings. Don't give a goddamn these kids get educated or not. These kids get raped at school every fucking week. You see these, you female teachers are fucking teenage and preteen boys every fucking week of the school year and getting caught. Do you see any one of these mamas going up to school, taking off them earrings, putting on some sneakers and beating the shit out of these teachers? No. They don't give a fuck. But we're going to act like that ain't true. Right? Y'all gonna act like some of y'all mothers didn't put y'all ass out on the hoe stroke. You know, not literally. You know, maybe some literally, but that's small. That's small. But figuratively. You gonna act like, you know, y'all act like y'all mamas didn't over-sexualize y'all. Had y'all in all that fast ass shit at a young age. Said all that shit was cute. Took you to get a thong at 13 and shit. Yeah, baby. Oh, you look good with your titties out. Oh, that's my baby. Oh, turk that shit. Pop that shit, baby. Oh, we gonna put on some more. Hey! And then these bad boys gonna get you pregnant. No, you put the bitch out on the stroll. The fuck is you talking about? You gonna act like that wasn't your mama that did that. We gonna act like some of y'all people who have these teen pregnancies, we gonna act like y'all boyfriends and girlfriends wasn't sleeping at y'all fucking house when y'all was 13, 14, 15, and 16 and because it was just your mama there and she was cool with the shit. She knew y'all was fucking. We gonna act like that didn't happen? That's what we gonna act like, right? We gonna act like these mamas was doing just such a great fucking job. That's what we doing. Because that's daddy fault. We gonna act like some of you motherfuckers actually was at the court in these custody battles. And you know your mama talked you up to make sure you could stay with your mama or to be around your mama or your daddy was just an evil motherfucker like mama told you he was. Some of you motherfuckers was on a stand. And then years later I don't know. I just didn't have a father in my life. He never was around. Oh, we just gonna act like you didn't say on oath that you thought he would kill you and you lied? You're not gonna say that part? You're not gonna say, one time he beat me for some crunch berries. I don't trust him, Your Honor. We gonna act like some of y'all didn't do that shit. We gonna act like that. That's what we gonna do. See, some of this bad mothering needs to be addressed. Some of y'all mamas taught y'all to lie. Some of y'all mamas taught y'all to manipulate. Some of y'all mamas taught y'all to be thieves. Some of y'all mamas taught y'all to be scam artists. But then when you got fucked up, We gonna act like we don't know where that it came because we was in the bad environment in a bad situation. No, 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 no. Cut the bullshit. Cut the bullshit. Why do some of y'all act like girls? Because your mama, you know, wanted your son to be a girl. Wanted your daughter to be a boy. We're going to act like that didn't happen? We're not going to address these issues, huh? Because God forbid you got to address the issues that your mama created. Like I said before, I get there's deadbeat dads out here. Yo, we going to act like y'all mamas didn't spend... Your mama's talking all this shit about child support and child support money. We're going to act like you saw your mama not spend that motherfucking money on you every goddamn month. You ain't had shoes, you ain't had clothes, you ain't had food, you ain't had books, you ain't had shit. She got the money every month though. I need a car and rent and lights and I need the cell phone to take care of you and I need... Bitch lying. The bitch was lying. Mama needs you need to call your daddy. How the fuck you need to call his daddy for shit if his daddy already sent your ass fucking money? But y'all gonna act like y'all mama didn't spend all of y'all money on... Your mama hair was done, yours wasn't. Your mama nails was done, yours wasn't. Your mama got new clothes, you didn't. Oh, your mama went to school while you was in school, but you needed school supplies. But you didn't have what she had, did you? Oh, we not gonna talk about that shit. Cause God forbid we gotta put this bad mother on blast. Oh my God. Oh my God. We're going to act like some of y'all have been told, I don't like your daddy. I don't want your daddy. I never liked your daddy. I would have never married your daddy. Your daddy wasn't shit. And then you're going to turn around and say, well, it should have been different if your daddy would have been here. We're going to act like this shit don't happen. I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. Like, and I'm being specific when I'm saying this shit. Got me cussing, boy. Y'all got me cussing, boy. I'm about to go get some drinks. But here's the thing. We can't address the community if we can't address the bad mother. We can't fix the community if we can only address the father of parenting aspect and not the mother of parenting aspect. You know, we're going to act, matter of fact, we're going to act as though our mothers didn't get into it with our grandmothers, uncles, and aunts about our mothers being fuck-ups as parents. Because they was all on mama's team because that's mama's family. We're going to act like we didn't walk in those discussions or hear those discussions about how fucked up she was, but we knew dad was fucked up because dad got to be fucked up. But mama was an angel, but everybody getting in mama ass We're going to act like these mothers wasn't choosing their boyfriends over their kids. That's what we're going to act like. We're going to act like these mothers actually had a direction for their children. And you're going to grow up and be this one day. And you're going to grow up and we're going to put you on the path of success. We're going to act like that's what the fuck was happening. Because they're a mama. We're going to act like the mothers of the past, the mothers in the 50s and 60s and maybe the 70s is the same mothers of the 80s and 90s and 2000s. That's what the fuck we saying. We know that shit is not true. We're going to act like a lot of these kids, we bring up athletes and rappers. We're going to act like you haven't seen so many of the backstories of these athletes and rappers who wasn't fucking living with their family. They wasn't living with their mama. Somebody else had to take them in. Somebody else had to feed them and clothe them. We're going to act like that shit just didn't. We're going to just, don't you think the community had to rally around these athletes? They had to buy them clothes and shoes and take them to eat and take them on trips because mama couldn't do it. We're going to act like all these mothers were just working. None of them was strung out. None of them was running the streets. That's what we doing. And all of the problems that created, we're going to act like all those are dad's fault. These are father's fault. Because, some of y'all know your mama wasn't shit and she was rogue and selfish. And here's the weird part about this, and then I'm going to get out of here. We're going to act like as adults, when we were children, we saw it differently. And for the people who are young now, when you become adults, watch this. Watch what I'm about to say. You gonna act like when you look back on your childhood and you look back on how your mother acts. Y'all gonna act like y'all be like, if I was my daddy, I wouldn't have fucked with her neither. Y'all gonna act like y'all never said that. I'm just saying. We out.